Yo, hello everybody. I'm back online. I hope the quality right now is better. So let's try it again. I hope the quality is better. We have a lot of important things we want to discuss. So for everybody tuning in right now on the live stream, make sure to drop a message in the message board right here and let me know if the quality right now is better. And yeah, just let me know how everything is. What do we got? Good now. Okay, so Maverick Felix, it's better now. So when I use my webcam, it was less good. Okay, that is good to know. Then that is something I need to think about. I will share quickly the link of this live stream. I will share it quickly over my Twitter. Do it. Important live stream. So guys, welcome back to a very important live stream today. And for everybody who's just tuning in and who hasn't been tuning in the previous live stream, which we just finished, like what I basically said is that I think Bitcoin right now is in a bull market. We can see it due to multiple indicators. We have a double bullish divergence on the daily time frame, very important. We got a nice fake out right here, and we got a negative funding rates, which is normally, guys, this is a very interesting indicator. Okay, so the negative funding rates, I'm the only one talking about this right now on YouTube. At least I haven't seen others mentioning it, but it has been such an accurate indicator that I think it's too important not to use in my basket of indicators to tell you what is going on with the price. We can see Bitcoin pumping actually right now. When we just opened the stream is what 34,500. Right now it's going slightly above. I think we will be testing the resistance right here on the RSI. If we were to break that resistance, that would be very, very bullish. Is the crisis over? Yes, I think so, guys. And guys, everybody should listen to Joshua Gonzalez right here. Smash the like button. That's very important. Let's get some momentum in the stream and let's get some more people right here in this live stream. That would be awesome. That would be very, very much appreciated. Okay, guys, another thing I said is that the Crypto Fear and Greed Index right now is at the same levels in the past week as the levels we have seen when Bitcoin was trading at $4,000, when we have seen this major crash over in March 2020 right here. So that's also quite a bullish sign, right? That the amount of panic right now is similar concerning this indicator when Bitcoin is trading at around $35,000. So that's also saying. So let's go to the first chart that I want to bring up. This chart I've been bringing up like quite some time before, and wait, for everybody, let me share my Twitter handle also over in my live stream. If you are not following me over on Twitter, make sure to follow me over on Twitter. I will drop my link to my Twitter account right here. But one of the charts I've been sharing is a kind of momentum chart, the MVR VZ score, and I've been drawing a uptrend in the previous bull markets and in the bull market we are seeing right now. And as you can see, we had this fake out right here in 2020 in March. But so far, Bitcoin is still trading above that uptrending support. And I think that has been be a nice bottom indicator right here. This is just one of the charts. Might not even be the most significant chart. Definitely, not the most significant chart out there. Then we got this chart, which is a bullish divergence, but here's a little bit clearer visible. Bullish divergence in the amount of price going down, but the Bitcoins are being transferred from weak hands into strong hands. So that is also a very bullish sign. And another bullish sign, guys, is a Elliott Wave count right here. And I don't know on which chart I have it actually, to be honest. So I would have to open multiple charts right here. Oh yeah, this chart, it hits the Coinbase chart, okay. So we got a nice Elliott Wave count. I think this might be a very significant one where we have a fifth wave structure and Bitcoin still needs to start the fifth wave, which will bring Bitcoin to above $100,000 in the end of this year. But I also say often, guys, don't put me on that exact date. It can also be the beginning of next year. But if I look at this Elliott Wave count, then most likely end of this year, Bitcoin would be topping out, which could go to the beginning of next year. But interestingly, what we find here is we use the Fibonacci retracement from the second to the third wave right here. Then we can see that the fourth wave correction, which is a nice ABC, if Bitcoin bounces from here, then we had a nice correction to the 61.80%, right? So that is also showing more and more significance right in the chart. So sometimes when you have a certain scenario, what you want to do is you want to look for confluence. You want to look for more and more evidence why that particular scenario might be the one that is playing out, because everything in trading in these markets, all the videos that I'm making are all actually probabilities, right? I'm just presenting you guys with the situation that I think is going to happen, or what I think is going to be the most likely scenario that is going to play out. But that doesn't mean that it will play out with a certainty. So that is also very important to take in mind, guys. Then guys, let me quickly check how many people right now have been tuning into the live stream. We got 34 people, similar as the previous stream. Would be awesome if we could get all of these people to scroll below this video and hit the thumbs up button. That would be great, guys, so we can get some more likes right here, more people can tune in. Then let's go to the live chat right here and let's have a look at what's going on with you guys. Saint Sinner, smash that like, he deserves it. Thank you, Saint Sinner. Thank you guys for all your support. I recognize your names right here, right in the live chat, and I really appreciate every time, every day I'm making videos. Normally I always read all of the comments which are being published below the video. A lot of comments are scams, so you have to be aware of that. But I guess most of you guys know that. I always ignore them. It takes too much time to try to delete them all. You know, I've reported all of these profiles multiple times, but it basically is just very difficult to get rid of it. So we just ignore it. But I do read all of your comments always, and I try to give you a reaction as well. But reading I do always from all of the comments. It's not bumping, it's pumping. Yeah, it's pumping. 4 hour bearish divergence. Okay, you've just been talking about that. Let's go have a look at that. At that 4 hour bearish divergence. Let's have a look. Yeah, I see what you mean. That is, let me see. We have right here a high. Right here the RSI is already higher, but the price not yet. So that is a hidden bearish divergence, guys. That is not a regular bearish divergence, a hidden bearish divergence, which is showing bearish actually, but it's not as strong as a bullish divergence. So we also broke right here a declining resistance. Looks also like we did that in the RSI right here. Kind of declining resistance we broke. I wouldn't see this. This is definitely not a confirmed bearish divergence, guys. In my opinion, definitely not. And these bullish divergences on the daily time frame, which are regular divergences and not hidden divergences, are more important right here, in my opinion. So I think I wouldn't be too concerned about the hidden bullish divergence on the 4 hour time frame. Hello from Malaysia. Hello there, hello. The market is recovering. Let's go surfing. Yes. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, guys, and everybody, you know, like everybody who's new right here, everybody's already in here since me, since 2016, 2015. If you're in it just the last months, welcome to Bitcoin. Welcome to cryptocurrency. We had a huge correction, 50% off from the all-time highs. This is something we are seeing in the crypto markets. This is something you have to get used to. But yeah, everybody, I want to give everybody a compliment. We are not sure yet whether this will result in the next uptrend. I'm convinced about that, right? But we still could see lower levels if Bitcoin would only see a bounce and would continue its downtrend. Like I said, I don't think that's the case. But nevertheless, I want to yeah, I want to congratulate all the diamond hands right here to hold through these periods. And today I had a talk with my friend about it. He was like to me like, oh, Jeroen, quite impressive that you're not that stressful during these moments. And I was thinking about that because sometimes I feel stressed as well, of course, when Bitcoin is correcting and I'm seeing, because my portfolio is 99% in Bitcoin, like the majority is in Bitcoin, right? Like all the assets that I have, the majority is in Bitcoin. So you see like your savings, you see like decrease with 50%. So that's a little bit like, of course that's not a comfortable feeling, right? So, but for me it's kind of funny because I'm already since 2016, 2015 to 16 in this space, and I don't know, it just start to feel quite normal to have these bumps on the road and to have these corrections. And although I feel sometimes the discomfort, of course, of these corrections, but it doesn't really affect me that much emotionally. So I don't really, emotionally I'm quite good under it. And I also think it has to do with the belief that I have in Bitcoin. That is also very important. If you are heavily invested in an asset, you have to have a very, very strong belief. And yeah, in Bitcoin, I have a very hard-coded belief, and that also helps to go through these periods, of course. But yeah, it is discomfort to see your portfolio decrease by such an amount. I think right now we are seeing light at the end of the tunnel, and yeah, you have to know that the person who is not being too much, having too much stress by their emotions are also the ones who are doing good in the markets, right? So you really have to separate your emotions and you have to look at the broader picture right here. So sometimes in this drop, for example, for sure, a lot of people, me too, a lot of people of you, we might have expected this, but we also have feelings of panic. But it's good to separate that. And yeah, to really see the price action as it is, right? So because of all of this drop, a lot of people panicking and they're saying that right now Bitcoin is in a bear market because we have seen such a cruel price action, such a cruel correction. And I think a lot of people, and that is my opinion, guys, that's really how I'm looking at the markets right now, I think a lot of people will be left behind right here due to the fact that they think that Bitcoin is in a bear market and is not going to continue this uptrend, while in fact Bitcoin might be doing that, which I think is the case. And I'm going to show you another example, but let me quickly go to the chat and let me go check. So we got somebody from my hometown. What's up, Tom, Melissa? Tom, how are you doing? How is it over there? Is the atmosphere good? People having a good time? What is your worst case scenario? Okay, that is a good question as well. We can have a talk about that. HODL, diamond hands. We got a lot of diamond hands right here in the chat, guys. That is really amazing because it's not easy. It's not easy for nobody. It's easy, and everybody's doubting now and then. Even the best analyst is doubting. Now and then. But it's good to have your strong belief and to just hold on to that bigger picture in these moments. But right now, I'm actually feeling quite good. Jeroen, thank you for all your updates and your nice, sober Dodge analysis. Thank you. That really does me good. You're right. If you really believe in crypto, this is not stressful. Yes, that's true, man. That's true. That's really true. I would highlight Bitcoin instead of crypto if we're really talking about the movement. But that's true. Bitcoin is going up now. Yeah, that's true. Bitcoin is going up. I'm not missing anything there. Okay. I was already thinking that. Nice, but I had my family coming over, so I had a little bit of my part of Holland coming here, which was quite nice. They brought some cheese, which is nice because it's difficult to get really good cheese as they make it in Holland over here in Indonesia. So that is something I can miss now and then. So guys, let me check quickly before we are going to some other charts. Quickly check how many people we have in the stream. We got 51 people. We got 24 likes. Let's check if we can get above 35 likes right here, guys. It will be awesome. let's get some more momentum right here, and let me show you some more evidence why I'm actually quite bullish on Bitcoin, but not only on Bitcoin, also on other other charts. And make sure, if you are new here, to subscribe to the channel, to hit the bell icon so you get notified every day, because I upload a video every day. And yeah, so guys, let's do this thing. So what I wanted to show you first is I want to show you Ethereum in the Bitcoin comparative. And we are seeing something interesting right there, and that is that we had this rising channel already for quite some time. We are on this rising channel since September 2019, has been respected quite well. But something you have to know, which I'm saying often, is with altcoins, sometimes we are seeing a little bit weird price action. So because altcoins, Ethereum has quite some liquidity, that's true. But yeah, a lot of altcoins, and Ethereum is also like outside of Bitcoin, right? It has less liquidity, and sometimes it is more difficult to analyze something with less liquidity. If you look some charts of altcoins with a small market cap, looks weird. There's sometimes weird price behavior. Human emotions are not that good expressed. Actually, they are good expressed, but they are more difficult to analyze. And right here we can see it as well. So we are respecting this rising channel. We got some price action below it, which we have been trading right there very successfully. We have been longing Ethereum exactly right here and taking profits right here at the top. That was really awesome. But what we are seeing right now is we broke out of this channel to the upside, which is very bullish, right? But then everything started to panic. Everybody thinking about a bear market, and Ethereum is coming back down in the Bitcoin comparative. But so far, the top of the channel is still holding as support. So guys, if we were to see something like this, where we are bouncing off from this channel, then this is another piece of evidence that Bitcoin is not in a bear market. Because in a bear market, at least if we have a look at the previous bear markets, and things that one characteristic of a bear market is a loss of confidence. And speculation in altcoins is not a loss of confidence, that is an increase of confidence. So when we are seeing Ethereum former resistance is holding as support, then that is actually quite beautiful, and is showing us that the bull market is just still on. And we just had a correction, severe correction, true, but we didn't broke any market structure, right? We have this uptrend, we broke that channel. As long as we are holding this one as support, it's quite good. And like I said, it's an altcoin. We might be seeing some weird price action. We could be like slightly break back into or break back above. It's just something I want to mention. So not if you zoomed in right here on the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, and you see on the 1 minute chart that Ethereum is slightly below the support, and you think like, oh no, bear market confirmed. Well, that's not the case. That's not how it works, right? I hope you guys can laugh about that joke. But yeah, you guys understand what I mean, right? So we really want to have a clear break into this channel, and that is showing a loss of confidence. And Ethereum is not the only one I want to bring up. So let me show you this one, and this is looking quite remarkable. That is Chainlink in the Bitcoin comparative. And let me zoom out right here. So as you can see, Chainlink is already since July 2018 in an uptrend in the Bitcoin comparative. So that is Chainlink's valuation against Bitcoin, right? And we can see that right here the uptrend is still holding. Chainlink came in our buy zone right here, and yeah, it's now taking off, just leaving it, and it's holding support from this level, which basically means that in a macro perspective, right here, Chainlink is still in an uptrend in Bitcoin. Well, if Bitcoin would be in a confirmed bear market right now, guys, then I can almost ensure you, of course, not for the fully 100%, but from my experience, I can only almost 100% ensure you that altcoins will not look bullish, and altcoins will not remain in an uptrend in a bear market. Most likely, altcoins will lose a lot of valuation against Bitcoin due to the fact that there is a loss of confidence, right? So these are other charts right now which are confirming the fact that Bitcoin is looking quite bullish, because there is trust, there is confidence is coming back to the markets, and you guys know things can change rather quickly, right? So the sentiment can change also rather quickly. So yeah, right now I don't think it's a wrong idea to start looking to get some altcoin positions, but you also have to take in mind that as long as Bitcoin is trading below the 20-week moving average, you're still having some risk, because normally Bitcoin, when Bitcoin is below the 20-week or below some key moving averages, there's less confidence, so there is more insecurity for altcoins. When we're trading above it, there's more confidence, and you have a more likelihood that Bitcoin will be or that there will be more confidence and will be more speculation in altcoins. So guys, let's go to the chat. Okay, worst case scenario. What is the worst case scenario? Let me quickly talk about the worst case scenario. Yeah, well, the bearish scenario right here, and I would take it level by level, is the major support right now is slightly above $30,000 US. Let's say 30,000. If we break that level decisively, next level would be approximately 24. If we break that level, or that's shown right here, 22 to 24, next level will be 19 to 20,000 US dollars. So I really don't see Bitcoin going below the previous all-time high. I don't think that that's very likely, but it's Bitcoin, it's possible. Everything is possible with Bitcoin. But yeah, the worst case scenario, and I'm going to show you an exact level, what I'm going to say as the worst case scenario, that is going to be this exact level, and that is the 200-week moving average. And as you can see, previous bear market, that was the lowest low. 2019-18 bear market right here, or actually 2018 bear market right here, that was the lowest low. The crash March 2020 was also coming to that level. So if I really have to point out a worst case scenario for Bitcoin, then that would be the 200-week moving average, which right now would be at 13, give or take 13,000. Do I think Bitcoin is going to reach that level? Actually, not really. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. It's likely. I don't think it's likely. Not likely at all. Especially not from where we are standing right now. So sometimes it's also good, like the market is sometimes a movie that is unfolding, right? So right now it's very difficult to already predict, okay, what is going to happen then and then and then in the longer term time frame. Can we see this and that? We have to sometimes take it right here in the midterm time frame. So right now I'm expecting this bounce. I think that is the more likely scenario. An invalidation would be a clear break below this support and not a fake out. A fake out is a bullish signal, it's not a bearish signal, but it's a bullish signal. And yeah, so that would be the invalidation, breaking below this, and expecting a bounce right here, and that bounce is going to tell us a lot. So if we were to get rejected at key moving averages like 200-day moving average or 20-week moving average, then yes, there would be a confirmation for the bears. But if we break above it, then it would be a more, better confirmation for the bulls. And we have a lot of charts, guys, fundamental charts which are bullish, like the NVT signal, the stock to flow model. They're all still very bullish. And like I said in the beginning of the live stream as well, I really think that the mixture of signals right now, the mixtures of indications right now in the markets are just really pointing to, at least right now in the short term time frame, to upside. And honest right there, guys, I can be wrong too, yeah. So from my experience and from my perspective, it's kind of a no-brainer right here that we are going to see some bullish price action. At least when we have some confirmed divergences right here, I think everything is just lining up for the bulls. We got the majority being bearish. We got negative funding rates. This is also something, negative funding rates. We almost never see that when we are still getting a big drop, you know. So we don't see we almost never see, actually not really see a moment, a period where we have negative funding rates, where the majority is bearish, where there's a lot of panic, where people are overly shorting the markets with a lot of leverage, like we can see right here, and that suddenly the price is doing what the majority wants or what the majority expects, is continue to go down. Normally it's the other way around. So normally we are entering a certain sentiment, especially after this, because this is a quick move, a quick correction, right? And this brings a lot of emotions with people, and that is also very understandable why people are bearish. But that's exactly the trap. So people get bearish, they are going to short, and we can see that back in the statistics right here in the indicators. And yeah, it can function eventually as a trap, so that the majority is being trapped in shorts, expecting Bitcoin to be in a bear market, where we actually are getting at least a bounce, and with the potential of forming that new uptrend, and right here going forming that new all-time highs. I did with the previous live stream. Let me do that again, guys. Like, we have this, I was comparing this piece of price action with the price action right here. So let me just show you, let me just give you an example of how something like this could look like. Okay, so this is just something, this is very much speculation, but this is just for the creativity, you know, just to have a look at a potential scenario. Okay, so we could be seeing something like this, where Bitcoin is slowly coming up and slowly leaving this range, and eventually in a couple of months test the previous all-time high, once get rejected, later breaks above it, and we see again like a accelerated uptrend after we normally see when we break a all-time high, which would bring Bitcoin above $100,000 by approximately the end of this year, beginning of next year. I think that is, honestly, I think that is a realistic scenario. Might change over time right here, guys. My analysis might change over time right here, so that's why it's very important to make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, so you get notified whenever I upload. And most of the time you can see from my thumbnails already where the video is about, right? So yeah, I think that is right now that's what I think right now is the most likely scenario. But guys, let me know what you think right now in the chat. Let's open the chat again. What is going on? Okay, appreciate the videos, my dude. Just curious, why Indonesia? Well, my girlfriend is from Indonesia, and we are living together right here. So that is the main reason. Diamond hands and diamond hands, diamond fake smile. Well, you can have a real smile, I would say. Sell all your Bitcoin and buy good cheese. The RSI on the daily time frame needs to break the support this time for more bullish momentum. I think you mean the resistance, right? But yes, that's true. That's true. I see alts today do a little recovery. That's a good found. I did trade some oversold bounces. Yeah, but that's true. Alts are recovering, and the most important thing is they're not only recovering, but they're maintaining the uptrend in the broader picture, which is showing us that the confidence in the crypto markets is not gone. You know, it's not gone. There are a lot of people buying still. Like Michael Saylor is buying crazy amounts of Bitcoin. I see a lot of people right now in my Twitter feed also buying Bitcoin. So I definitely don't think that that right now we are entering a bear market. Do you think the news that China have banned BTC is actually real this time? They say this a lot. Well, like what I've seen in 2017, guys, is in the bull market right here. In 2017, we got so many news articles right there. We can call it FOD, right? We call it FOD normally. And I don't know how many times China has been banning Bitcoin, and yeah, I think it's it would be a little bit I don't have evidence for it that these FOD articles are a little bit planned to scare off the majority in the markets and to get a lot of people to panic so others can buy your Bitcoin cheap. but sometimes I do lean to these to these stories, right? Because if you would really set the news guys on top of the chart, if you would do that for fun, sometimes it's quite remarkable that every time the news is the worst piece of advice you can get in the markets. You know, the news is always the most bullish at the top and the most bearish at the bottom. And yeah, in that way you always should do actually the opposite of what the news is doing. And I also don't think the news is really reliable in that sense. So as a trader, I'm not really looking to these news articles too much. So if you ask me that question, do I think that the China have banned Bitcoins actually will this time? Well, it's possible, but it can change tomorrow again, you know. It can change anytime, and I don't take it too seriously, to be honest. Worst case scenario for Bitcoin, I've just pointed that out. That is going to be the 200-week moving average, which is right now at $13,000. Do I think Bitcoin is going to see the level? No. Is it likely that we are going there? No, I don't think so. But yeah, that is the worst case scenario. Yeah, so I agree with Marco right here. Dixie is pumping, Nasdaq is dumping. True. I've been making a video about that, right? That we are seeing the Dixie pumping, we are seeing the regular financial markets dumping, but we don't have a trend reversal yet. You know, so we first want to see a trend reversal, which is not that clear right now. Bali is paradise. Yeah, it is really. Why do you think 28.7k was the support during the dump the other day? Well, I can show you that. I've shared that over on my Twitter. And guys, make sure to follow me over on Twitter right here. I will put my Twitter link right here in the live chat. So let me scroll down below. Yeah, so right here we had a descending channel. We had a rising channel, descending channel, and these channels sometimes are very significant when analyzing price. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 touches already right here. Here we had both kind of a fake out, right? But as you can see, that was the reason why I thought that that is going to be a moment where we can see a bounce. That's also the fact, guys, why I was so stressing in my videos that right here, if we do get that breakout, you only want to act if you have a confirmed breakout with a confirmed retest. So a break below the support, coming back up to backtest that support as resistance. And I have to say, I was also quite shocked because we broke the support. And I thought like, okay, we're gonna have to wait right now what the daily is going to do, but it's looking quite weak. Honestly, like that's true. But you always have to consider the fact of that fake out, because corrections often ending with a fake out. So fake out always brings opportunities to buying opportunities, and also is a lot of times confusing the majority of the market. So it's breaking the support. Everybody is like, wow, yeah, look, I was right. We are going to see lower levels. Let's short. This is another confirmation. And then Bitcoin slightly drops and goes the other way. So yeah, so the reason why I thought that was the support, that was due to the fact, and I've shared that over on my Twitter right there as well, due to the fact that we were trading in that declining channel. So that was the main reason. Let's check the live stream, guys, how many people we have right now. We got 51 people right now. Little bit less than usual. Nevertheless, I have a good time right here. We got almost as much likes as the people watching, so that's actually great as well. What's your thoughts on a potential stock market crash and how is it linked to Bitcoin? Good question. Let me think. How can I think, like, honestly, I think, and I did some research to it also, I have quite some funny reasons why I think we're gonna see a stock market crash. And but I do think we potentially could see that crash coming this year. this year we could be seeing a stock market crash, I think. September usually is one of the worst months in the stock market, so we could be seeing some selling pressure there. I'm not saying that that's going to happen, right? We can also see a stock market crash next year, but I think a crash of the stock markets could be on the tables in the coming periods, right? This or next year, and I think it would align. It would make sense that, give or take a couple of months. Besides, it would align with a top in the Bitcoin price. When the stock market is going to see a huge correction, it would be unlikely for Bitcoin to decouple from that right now, unless we are seeing already decoupling signals before. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I think the stock markets can crash in a time frame of this or next year. That might change, of course, my take on that, but right now I do look at it like that. And once we are seeing that crash, I do think it will. Bentang time. Well, not for me. For me it's always tea time. I drink a lot of tea. I don't drink alcohol, but tea, I really kind of addicted to tea. Drinking a lot of tea. What do you guys drink? What are you guys drinking right now? So guys, let me check what is going on in the chat right now. What are you guys doing? If there any charts you want me to have a look at, any questions you want me to have a look at as well. Most important question in today's video was that we are in a that Bitcoin is still in a bull market. I gave a lot of reasonings for that, and yeah, I'm quite convinced about that. Everybody who's tuning in right here, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video, guys. Very, very important. Then guys, I will call it a day for today. So I will, soon we will go to, we will have a look at, we will go to have another live stream. I'm going to do that more often. Right now I have a little bit more time than the past coming weeks. Yeah, okay, let's first have a quick look at the Bitcoin dominance before I leave. We haven't looked at that chart, so let's do that first. Let's go to the Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, so the Bitcoin dominance is looking quite interesting as well. Right here we have seen a retracement so far. Let me check the fib levels right here, if there's any confluence. Yeah, not too significant. I think one important level is right here, 50% level. That's going to be important. And guys, this is going to be a make or break point, right? If we get rejected right here, which I see definitely as a possibility, could be a lot of liquidity will go back to altcoins. We will see a rally in the altcoins most likely. If we would break this level to the upside, then yeah, liquidity will be more centered in Bitcoin. So that is something to watch, the 50% level on the Bitcoin dominance, guys. Then guys, I'm going to call it a day for today. I want to thank every single one of you for tuning in today's live stream. I will, like I said, I will do the streams more often in the coming days and weeks, and I will announce them over on my Twitter. So make sure to follow me on Twitter, and make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you get also a notification